I'm speaking about a labor of love, and with me this morning is Alison Saunders. She's the director of a film called Panama Dreams.
Yes.
This film, Alison, you know, it documents and it really gives voice to something that us in the Caribbean may have overlooked, which is the involvement of West Indians in the construction of the Panama Canal, which is considered one of the modern day wonders of the world. You know, that has significant global impact. All right, so first, thank you for joining us this morning.
Yes.
You know, and so let's talk about Panama Dreams a little bit. First off, why call it Panama Dreams?
Well, the inspiration for the story came from my cousin. She had said a man named Prince Collymore.
So he isn't a prince, he's just called Prince.
Prince Collymore.
All right.
Played by Adrian Green, wonderful actor, went to Panama. And my mother remembered an ancestor named Prince who had went to build the Panama Canal. And nothing had heard from him since.
Really?
And then I got my genealogist involved, and the nephew of my great-grandpa had gone to Panama, and he was named Prince.
Right.
And I was fascinated that one of my ancestors went 150,000 West Indians went to build the Panama Canal.
No, that's a huge migration.
Yes.
You know, and we're not only speaking about from one country, but across the Caribbean.
Yes, it's a huge migration, and the people that went had dreams.
Right.
Dreams of more money, dreams of adventure, dreams of taking care of people you left behind because they left behind. And for many people, those dreams were not realized, right? But I think that part was. And I think dreams of how it transformed the Caribbean. My big story was that the dreams, the dreams of how it can transform the relationship between the Panama and the Caribbean.
Right.
We have hundreds of thousands of people there.
Yeah, when it comes down to the lineage.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, they would have come from places like Barbados and Trinidad and Tobago and other Caribbean islands.
Right.
You know, and,
hundreds of thousands of people, and no, you don't know each other.
Right.
Yes.
But you're related, you know. So what type of research did it take to produce the film and, you know, to really, you know, find your ancestry?
Yes. I first started researching the film in 2011.
Wow, so it's 8 years or more.
Yes. And I finished editing in March 2018.
Right.
So all the while doing research. And 7 years, 3 years longer than it took to build the canal. And but in 2011, I went to Cuba as part of a delegation to business and so on. And I said, what number of people had Panama connections? And everybody went up.
Really?
Everybody's hand went up. And I said, well, I stopped off in in Panama, and that was where the research began. Yes.
Well, Alison, This is well, you know, we live for local hair on TTT.
Yes,
And as I was saying, you know, your labor of love that you put so many years into, it is something that we definitely have to see on this station at some point. So we need to have a little chat with the big boss upstairs. But I want to thank you for joining us this morning and sharing, you know, just a little background on this film documentary that you've produced, and we look forward to seeing it in the near future right here on TTT.
Well, it's in IMAX theaters from 20th of Friday, the 20th to the 26th of September. So it's in IMAX theaters. Trinidadians can go out and see it.
Right, and really get a piece of history.
Piece of history.
The impact that Caribbean West Indian has had on the Panama Canal. Thank you so much again for joining us this morning. Again, IMAX 20th to 26th. Don't be late. Make sure you go and see it. It has a big part to play in our history. All right, we take a short break and we come back with much more. Stay with us.
Who was involved in building the Panama Canal?
There's a great deal of shame within their hearts, their minds, about their history, their culture, where they came from.
Most of the people do not like blacks in the country, but they don't come up and they don't make it visible.